Yeah, the thoughts are pretty good on the whole. Yeah, well, usually I'd expect a thought to be just beneficial. I know there's some thoughts like
It's you again.
healing off of
What is it?
physical interactions, like kicking the mailbox can heal you, but there's no point doing that because doing that just damages you, so it's no net gain. I talked to Classier about the tape.
And
He tenses immediately. Chest tightens. Jaw sets. Ready for another blow.
And nothing. She stands by what she said. I'll get back to you on that one. She stands by what she said.
that fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
And she knew exactly what was on it. To the word.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Gold, it was just locker room talk, it's not evidence. It was dark stuff, but it didn't prove anything and it didn't change her mind. Yeah, it was bad. Honestly, I expected to have more effect. He pretty much laughed it off Titus. Now, this is going to make him angry at Classier more, so let's not say that. This is kind of agreeing with Titus, but I don't think I want to agree with this. And this is kind of playing it off and not taking it seriously. But this didn't prove anything, it didn't change her mind.
Dark. Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band. He said he'd rape her.
He shakes his head in disbelief.
Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal.
Oh, right. So when they said that they fucked before, he was trying to say, oh, no feelings. There's definitely feelings involved.
What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
He did not say whoop-de-doo. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic. If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole door gunning thing. Titus, she said she would like to be a little door gunner herself if she could. So, it's like, the bottom three options are make Titus angrier. First option is, again, being dismissive of him. But this is kind of the reality. She definitely wasn't scared.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Oh, so Kim's saying it.
Funny. No good goddamn psycho whore.
From some dude in the American Civil War, General Burnside, who had the beard style. Sideburns used to be called Burnsides. Okay. So then, where does the origin of the term mutton chops come from? Because obviously, mutton makes sense, and chops, lamb chops or pork chops. So you'd expect mutton chops to be like lamb chops, but they don't really look like mutton chops to me, as in lamb chops, So, yeah.
Seems like they wanted to give Claudia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
Alright. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Okay, do we need to, get some protection?
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Her voice is a bit softer than earlier. Yeah, put your dog back on the leash, Elizabeth.
This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
Task complete, door gunner mega mix. Titus rubs his chin with his palm as if trying to grind its mood.
Women are crazy. Irrational. That's what you're thinking, right? Also, your fists are itching for a bump.
I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. I think you had a lie plan, but she didn't play along. You know what I think? Women are crazy, man. Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Maybe she's still in denial. You're like a defense mechanism. But straight with me, Titus, what really happened? Wrap this up. I think you had a lie plan, but she didn't play along.
I ask for your opinion, not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
This tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Ooh, Kim's joining in. So yeah, mutton chops were called that from the style. It's very much a chop shape if the hair is short and you don't include the stash. Yeah, I guess here in the portrait, it's because it links up with the mustache very well. So mutton chops on their own just kind of go down the side of the face. With allowances for individual hair growth patterns, yeah. Okay.
Oh no. He's definitely compromised too. It's his hubris. Sadly, not much to do about it now.
Alright, well, thanks for the heads up, Volition.
Fantastic. So now you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys. We should get a party going tonight.
Why?
Maybe not then.
Theo just shuts it down.
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
I think this is personal for you, Titus. I think you had feelings for her.
Yeah, they're all queers. Can't bump hard fist or anything.
What? Huh? Okay, what Glenn said does not match what the text says, though. Glenn explodes with indignation. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this? I'm pretty sure he said the word queers. So,
That's all right, Glenn. I just thought, Chief. I thought anyone would come around that heard that shit. Apparently, I was wrong.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He smiles sympathetically.
You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off this topic, or else you might antagonize him.
I just got too worked up. Big man lost his shit. It's cool now.
Yeah. So, we're not saying this because women aren't crazy. Maybe she isn't who she thought she was. That is going to antagonize him. I don't think we need to say these options here. So, be straight with me, Titus. What really happened?
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
New task, get the whole story from Titus. Well, that doesn't explain the bullet in his head.
The man is slowing down. Looks like a bad blood sugar crash. He can't keep track of all the variables anymore. Who could? It's getting harder and harder to perform one's part in this sordid play. All it takes is a nudge.
Come on, Titus. We know you didn't hang him. He was shot. I know you're tired. So am I. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you and the whore upstairs. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
He throws his beer can down.
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over. Yeah.
There is a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something, then thinks best not to.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
Yeah, I don't know why Gart said that.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
Alright, so we have a godly rhetoric check of 16, convinced Titus he's being manipulated. So our rhetoric's 7, but we have a very high chance of passing it because we mentioned it's a surreal play, there was a strange reaction to the bullet, Everett asked to cooperate, compromised skill set known, we understood why Titus is upset, but we pushed Titus on the tape, so that took one away. Angus can't take the pressure, we warned them about the tribunal, we discussed the 8th Hardy, and confronted them about the drug trade. That is a lot of checks.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
He already has.
But you know someone who might.
One of his boys will. That's it, case closed, look around, we're going home, Kim. One of his boys will.
Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their responsibility.
Yeah, they're supposed to be the authority around here. Alright, I guess we're going home, Kim.
Huh?
The lieutenant raises his brow.
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because
because of some chick, because you're a foreigner, because you work for the wrong people, because they like killing. Ooh. Okay. So this is meant to be putting pressure on... Well, is it supposed to be putting pressure on Angus or Titus or the Hardy Boys in general? Because chick is Titus. Foreigner, I'm not sure about that one. Because you work for the wrong people, and because they like killing. So this will cause indignation because they are not killers. They are, they're taking things into their own hands. Because you work for the wrong people is like putting them against the Union. So, yeah, I kind of like this option about because you work for the wrong people.
Goddamn right, this is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Thanks, Shanky.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you like in the Dark Ages and make a display of your corpse. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever, they can't even remember. They just hang you, shoot you, light you on fire, they don't care. So we can try and make more of a spectacle of it by saying they don't care. But I think let's just keep it actually to what happened. They hang you, shoot you, whatever, they can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't. We didn't shoot him.
We? We didn't shoot him. So he was already shot, which of course we know because there was no commotion. Go on, Angus, keep going.
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Damn, Theo's the guardsman. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm.
Firearm, a Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Uh-huh.
Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Turn to Angus. Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason? Turn to Theo. What happens if I keep talking? You're gonna kill me too in this bar for nothing? Look at Kim first. Ooh. What do we go with? We can ignore Theo, but we can also go for Kim and get a bit of support. Well, if I had my gun, I would probably carry on because I have a way to defend myself, but at the moment, only Kim has the gun. So let's look at Kim first.
The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
What? What does that mean?
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no fucking reason?
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
He takes a breath, wheezing.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before you hanged him. Well, we knew this.
Fatty! Say one more thing to the cops and I'll...
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
Sure. The room falls quiet, so quiet you can hear Angus wheeze.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
He grabs his chest.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
Wow, Elizabeth is getting annoyed. Getting annoyed at Angus just for being fat. And she said to give her up to Titus. Because he was trying to defend the 8th Hardy boy.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
He walks off without looking back.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
I'm sorry I made you guys fight. No, I'm not. Whisper, Kim, we did it. So you didn't kill him, he was already dead. So, who killed the merc and then any leads? Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers? Kim, we did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see.
You didn't kill him, he was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head.
And also why they left the body there.
Another nod.
Why?
Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural? There's another girl? 2 of them? Take note of this. They'll probably say more about her later.
The only girls that I know that are in a group are the girls next to Measurehead.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died.
The girl says she didn't. How do you know?
I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
The rat-faced man snickers.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
He turns back to you.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
What happened then?
We went upstairs. Sure as day the merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. Fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere.
So, he's saying that Classier shot the mercenary but doesn't remember it.
He means they'd been fucking?
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hanged.
Who's Tibbs, the 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
Ah, there we go. That's why the window's been replaced. Okay. If Classier didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
You told me some people were after her from Irania. She wouldn't say more. I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? She's from Irania. She didn't say anything else.
Yeah, she wouldn't. She's fucked if she shows up on police radar.
Well, we are the police. These people, who are they?
They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
Hence why the passport is hidden on the coast.
That's all he knows. That's all she's told him.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So, who killed the merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
So the shot came outside. So the only way someone would have been able to do that is if they were a person that has access to the blue door and the elevator to the secret room behind Classier's room to the workshop, and then was on the roof and shot into Classier's room. Okay. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Clausia. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
And you had ideas about his past too?
I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
The mercenaries doesn't make sense because they're here on an assignment, so killing one of the only people there to help you with the assignment doesn't.
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
He's calm now. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again.
Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the 2 girls? He may be talking about the other one.
Earlier you said the girls asked you for your help. Was this the other girl?
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
It's her, isn't it? The drug trafficker, the missing 8th Hardy.
Fella, you think too much. He's off all right. You're gonna hurt your head.
A little too far there, but you're definitely right.
That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her, anyway.
You know it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus. Understood. Can you tell me anything about her? Name, current location? You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about it, aren't you? It's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, Titus.
We're Hardy Boys. And that's it.
Sure, but can you tell me anything about the affiliate?
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia you want to talk to.
Alright, well, yeah, I can go and talk to Klasia. Okay. Thank you for this, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time.
You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Yeah?
Klasia, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
Still, after all this headache,
But you would still prefer if we didn't take her away.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
The lieutenant slides his notebook into his coat pocket. He turns to leave. Don't be going soft on me. 2 in the chest and down he goes. So, there's a huge cover-up going on here with Klasia. And now it's time to actually get the full story of what happened. But before we do that, I am going to make sure to make a save because I have a feeling that this will be very important. Hence why, you know, we've got the glass here. In fact, let's investigate the glass one more time.
this window is pristine.
It was recently replaced, so there's nothing else new. Right, outside. Hello, Klasia. We were here an hour ago, and now we need to make a save, and we will talk to you once more. So yeah, seems like they have... Well, I'm not sure how she's going to respond to the whole idea of we've managed to get the full story out of Titus. But if we can narrow down who the 8th Hardy boy is, you know, the girl, the drug trafficker, then yeah, we'd hopefully get to the bottom of this soon.